And we are live. So, hello, bonjour from Toronto. Specifically, this is Roehampton and Yonge, just a little north of Eglinton. Did I say that right? Eglinton. So we're going for a walk. My friend Brady is here. He's visiting from Newfoundland, or Fort McMurray now, which is where he lives. And we're gonna head down Yonge. Hey, hello Vasily. I saw your post earlier. Too bad you got bronchitis. I wonder if that's what I had actually like a few weeks ago when I lost my voice and then this stubborn cough wouldn't go away. I do not have the DJI mics yet. That'll be tomorrow. Hello Juanita. Hope you're doing well. In fact, I'm not using any mic right now, so you're probably going to get some wind noise. My apologies in advance. I'm also I'm getting used to wearing these big gloves that are heated because it's kind of chilly out tonight. Hello Nouvelle Écosse, welcome. And hello Magically Ever Melanie. It's getting cold in my face. I'm gonna have to pull my hat out eventually. Yeah, it's helpful having another person. That's why I like it when Sip comes on my walks. I don't realize there's a BMB here. Oh. I guess this one's been here for a while though. But no, I should be getting those microphones tomorrow, and I believe Johnny mentioned he was getting them without actually mentioning it. He said something came out today and I ordered myself something for the channel. And as people in tech know that one thing that came out today, so we know what's going on. Hello, Kevin Hawthorne says, good evening from Lakeland, Florida. Welcome. Welcome to watching a slightly cold and chilly stream from Toronto, Canada. I am with my friend Brady. Someone's asking about you. He's visiting from Newfoundland. Yeah, I ordered my mics off Amazon, so they'll come tomorrow. I just feel like the return policy is a little bit more lenient on Amazon. So I could keep it for, I don't have to return them till January 31st. Sort of a slight impulse purchase, but hello, Ali from Iraq. The temperature is 2 Celsius. Brady's going to look it up for me.
I think
Brady's
so.
going to have a look.
About 3.
3 Celsius? 3 Celsius, a little bit windy. You probably are hearing the wind right now since I don't have the mics on, but it should be okay. Oh, the other side is Mandarin. So we just crossed Eglinton right now. We're heading south. It's quite chilly, so it probably won't be the longest stream. I figure we'll at least make it to Blor and see how we're doing. Yeah.
It's not too far, is it?
About an hour. Well, you were saying in Fort McMurray, where you're currently living, that it's like, what, like minus 24 right now?
No, it's not that cold yet, but it's going to be next week.
Oh, jeez.
So this is quite lovely.
Don't mind me, I'm just getting caught on my cord there.
Right.
1 second. Yep, just... There we go. Sorry, we're back. I kind of yanked the cord. Also, the color of my gloves keep changing. So then we have the Mandarin over there. You've been in the Mandarin before, right, Brady?
I don't recall.
No, really? You're still here for another week. We need to go to the Mandarin.
So many things, so little time.
Oh, you can hear the Newfoundland accent.
Yeah. I think it's still pretty apparent.
Yeah, it takes a while to like move on from it, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. lived most of my life there, so.
Yeah. Well, you moved to Fort McMurray like a year and a half ago? How about that?
It was 2 years, so I moved back. But I mean, I also lived most of my teen years there as well.
In Fort McMurray?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. Oh, hello, Rhonda Lloyd. Welcome. Just catching up a bit on the chat.
Where are you from?
We went for Thai food up at Pai earlier before we decided on this walk. Mind you, Brady had the option to go back home to where it's warmer, but he decided he'd come on this walk with me.
Yeah, it's a lovely night out.
He's a brave soul. Also, this is probably quite warm compared to what you're used to.
It sure is.
Nouvelle Costa saying, didn't Fort McMurray burn down? I didn't know it still existed. It didn't burn down, did it?
It was about 8 years ago when all the evacuations were for the fires.
Oh, so did everything actually burn down?
Some parts of the town were heavily affected, yes.
Oh, okay.
It's
Was it a wildfire or was it some...
Not wildfires.
Oh, of course.
There was actually a scare earlier this year as well, but they managed to call the fire before it got too close to town.
It's too bad. It feels like the wildfires are just getting worse and worse every year, be it climate change or whatnot.
It was another smoky summer.
Yeah. Did you evacuate it all in the summer? I remember hearing about that. Like,
Only the southernmost neighborhoods in the town got evacuated.
Oh,
only very briefly.
the southern neighborhoods. Yeah, someone was just asking.
Well, beyond that, the rest of the town was under the threat.
Yeah.
There was no damage and no losses in town this year.
No damages. That's good. Oh, Christina says she lives in Edmonton, so yeah, that's not too far
Okay.
from Fort McMurray.
Yeah. Not at all.
I have a friend, the one that did the walk-in at Unionville, Sarah. She lives in Edmonton, although she's originally from Tennessee. Hi, my YT account. Oh, no notification. YouTube notifications are kind of strange these days. Let's see if they're actually going to let us go or not. Oh, your nose is running too from the wind, eh?
Okay.
Yeah, happens.
Just cold weather in general, really. It's always been
For me, it's either like cold air like the wind or eating soup or spicy foods.
Yeah.
Sip and I went to the Korean restaurant the other night, and we ordered like this giant like hot soup and this really, really delicious chicken. And then like, it's just so thankful that there's like a giant pile of napkins there.
Certainly that's a course.
Oh, there's a juicy dumpling there. I wonder if that's the same one that's in Spadina. They're really good. They had them by Spadina and Dundas. If you're in that area, you should check it out. Hey, Rory. Hope you're doing well. Apologize for a late stream again. So Rory is from the UK, so there's a 5-hour time difference. Yeah, it's not quite cold. It's a bit cold. Do I live in downtown Toronto? I used to live right near Yonge and Blor, but no, I live just a little bit outside of downtown. Not too far. Yeah. Just over on the east side of it. Ah, hello, Brent Sheehan. I hope I said that right. We start counting the cannabis stores that we pass. I feel like that's
There's no shortage.
yeah. There's no shortage. It's either cannabis stores or vape stores.
Or both.
Well, there was a lot of like fungi's mushroom. Oh, there's some Pokemon right there. There's some actual ones you can get. Hello, Kaplan. Welcome. Brady's actually playing a lot of Pokemon Go. Are you playing it right now? It's weird. Oh, you are playing it now. A little bit hard to control this gimbal while I have my giant gloves on, so... But I gotta get used to this because this is what my winter walks are gonna be, wearing these giant heated gloves.
For similar reasons, even I prefer like thinner gloves and just wear liners underneath them so they fit tight. So
Oh, that's smart. Well, I think it's good because, layering up is like what actually helps keep the heat in.
Yep.
Maybe I should do that instead. I need to ask my other fellow walktubers what they do for cold weather, yeah. Because I'm not used to it. Usually when it's cold weather, I'm just like trying to find warm place to the next warm place and just hop around from warm places to get to my destination. Oh, Marachi's over there. They have a very interesting storefront. It's quite nice. And they really decked out with the Christmas decorations, actually. The Christmas decorations are nice. You can zoom in on that. I like it. I think my gimbal's kind of going to the side. There we go. Have you come up to this area before, or this is all kind of new territory for you?
I feel like I've probably never walked up here.
You've probably been like under the subway there.
Probably.
Christina says I'm illustrating a children's book while I watch your live. Oh, that's really cool. That's nice to hear. Have you illustrated children's books before? Oh, I think I had one of these before. I think I've actually been here, the Açaí, Brazil. I had like a, what did I have there? I had like juice or like a, yeah, I think it was a juice.
It's a fruit. It does make good juice.
Yeah. How do you pronounce it? Do you pronounce it acai berry or acai? Acai?
Acai or acai.
Acai.
Depending on how you enunciate it.
Are you catching any Pokemon?
Yes.
Is there quite a lot around here? I haven't played Pokemon Go in years.
It's something that's kind of stuck with me.
I've been sort of itching to like play Splatoon again,
Yeah.
but I heard that all the Splatfests are done now.
I think so.
Like they're not doing any more of
I
them.
think it's only lasts about 2 years.
Oh, there's some cool mural art here. I'm gonna pause and take a look at it. Christina's saying, I made a few but never published them. I'm going to the self-publishing route this time. That's really awesome. You'll have to let me know when it's out and whatnot. I think that's cool. I think something I always wanted to do is like illustrate a kid's book. But I don't think I'm talented enough.
Like phosphorus too.
Oh, we have a loud car. There's literally no reason for that, but hey. Oh, there's some nice art here. I wonder these are all by the same artist. Well, obviously not these two. I guess you can't tell on camera, but it's a 3D, like one of those things you walk by and you can see it's 3D. You can see the Marilyn Monroe kind of changing, so you get the idea of the effect. Oh, thanks, Nouvelle. I actually was thinking of doing is drawing a couple of, I was going to do it for Henry first. I was going to draw a cartoon version of him and post it. I'm going to give him that for Christmas, maybe. Maybe now he knows if he's here listening and lurking. But that's what I used to do, like, a lot. Like, for Christmas gifts or whatnot, I draw people's, like, animals, or I draw them, draw their family. Oh, hello, Chatty Cathy. Sorry if I'm missing some of the messages. I didn't even think I seen you there, Modena. I think now I'm just seeing your name. I guess I might have missed it. Or did I say hi to you earlier? I can't remember. Do you think the Cobb's Bread is open? Oh, they might be late. Usually they do their last, like... Not last call, yeah, they're closed. Maybe, no, there's no bread in the front. Boo. It's the sad thing with doing walks late at night is that the good places are all closed. So this is a big LCBO, but there's a really nice LCBO that we're going to pass further down. It used to be one of the main train stations in Toronto. Like, I think before Union Station opened up. I just mean to look at the history of that. Oh, hello, the Ottawa Wanderer. I don't think I've seen you in the chat for a bit. I hope you're doing well. Oh, who was it that sniped me here last time I did this walk? I'm around here. I think it was Yahya. That was a while ago. Man, that was early October or something. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was you, Yahya. I thought so. Oh my god, that feels so long ago. I think that was after I did Nuit Blanche. Might have been the weekend after. Oh, well, we're gonna go. Is it recycling night? It's boxes. I think it is recycling this week. Well, I don't know if the city does it in different parts. In my part of town, it's recycling. So you got to remember to put out tomorrow. Oh, they did a really good job compacting their boxes here. So it's sad. So Brady, these are the bike lanes that, like, so the ones on Yonge. Yeah, he's gonna get rid of them. The Premier, or stupid Premier. Like, it's not gonna. See, there's already 3 lanes. Well, there's 2 lanes. Yeah. So, like, getting rid of this bike lane isn't gonna, like, change anything. And the fact that cyclists are gonna be sharing the roads with cars, it's gonna be more dangerous. And it's also shown that that doesn't really help with traffic congestion. It actually makes it worse. So we're passing by, what is this station? This is St. Clair, right? No, Davisville. Davisville Station. Which I think is the head office. That's why the TTC has their logo there. I wonder if you can go in and get these, like, so they used to have these things that, I'm trying to remember where I got it as a kid. I think actually one time I got one of them as a handout at the Santa Claus parade. So it was like this like cardboard like streetcar or subway, and you fold it into like the streetcar or the bus. But you don't really see them as much anymore. That'd be kind of a, yeah, it'd be kind of a cool Christmas gift to like get a bunch and give them out to all my fellow transit nerds. Yeah, Christina, you said it. Conservative logic. Chatty Cat thing asking, isn't there a museum there? I'm not sure. Is there? It'd be cool if there is. I'm actually not sure. Does Toronto Transit have a museum? Oh, good evening, Brad Palmer. Welcome. I hope you're doing well up there in North Bay. I heard from my mom yesterday that there's supposed to be snow up that way. I think today or tomorrow or something. We're actually expecting our first snowfall to be Sunday, I think. Not getting a lot here. We're going to get like 1 or 2 centimeters, but yeah. But if that's the case, I'll try to keep my Sunday free so I can do a walk if it's snowing out. Look pretty. Live stream a walk. What is this car doing? Oh, you got 5 centimeters the other night. Did it? I guess it's all stayed, right? So you have a bit of snow on the ground. Yeah, I guess we're just getting a light dusting here on Sunday. Fingers crossed. I kind of want to see some snow now. I'm definitely in the Christmas/winter spirit. So we're just about to pass the Gay Cardinal Beltline Park. So Brady, we're gonna go upstairs here and you're gonna see these horses here. I'm gonna show you it and show you the view from up top, since you've never been up here. Yeah, so let's go do it. And I'll finally put my hat on because my forehead is starting to freeze. The most random thing to get cold first is my forehead. That's a new one. True. So we're gonna go up here, these stairs. I'd imagine these would be like a pain in the butt when it's all icy out. Yeah, he is asking, what happened to Sip? Sip is meeting with a friend/colleague tonight. I'm sure he wanted to come out, but he had plans. But he's going to be doing the live stream with me tomorrow, the members only live stream. So here, Brady, look at all these horses. But it's kind of gross right now, actually. I'll show you guys. It's kind of like just pure water down here. Yeah. So don't feel you need to walk right in the giant puddle. Oh, they took down the googly eyes. Last time I came here, the horses all had googly eyes on them, like.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah, now they're gone. I'm trying to look for a dry spot so I could go show the view. This is looking south on Yonge. I believe that cluster of buildings there is St. Clair. So that is the cemetery all on that side, Brady, in case you were wondering. And then these are all the subway tracks. It's kind of cool you could stand over it when a subway comes. Maybe one just went, but there should be another one any moment. Oh, you didn't know that, Christina, that you could come up here? Yeah, I say new, but I think you've been able to come up here for like 8 or 9 years, but it's new to me. I mean, I've been up here a few times, but I've been meaning to actually bring my scooter or my bike and go down to see the whole path, because it gets more like foresty, naturey down there. But I haven't done that yet, and now it's cold weather.
That's summer.
Really cost saying I love seeing googly eyes on things. I do too. I went one time to like a grocery store and somebody stuck googly eyes on all the Tony the Tigers in the grocery section. I just died. Hi, good evening, Chris Smith. Welcome. Just waiting to see if Subway comes. It's none that way. I mean, you could pretend that Subway's moving over there. It's kind of stationary. Because that's I don't know what those are. It's one of the transit people will tell me it's like the Davisville car yards or something. All these Subway. I don't think it's where they store them. I think they store them up at Wilson when they're doing overnight. I don't know if this is the maintenance yard or what they do here. But I'm pretty sure someone in the chat might know. You might be waiting here for a while. This Subway that doesn't come. Maybe. Okay, maybe no Subway. Oh no, here comes one. Perfect. Yeah. It's moving very slow. Why is it going so slow? I can't see it, but I think if you guys wave, usually they'll wave back. There we go. We'll quickly catch it this way. Yeah, it could be one of the slow zones. I don't know. They do have a couple of those slow zones, though. People are wondering why the subway has to go slower. Like, it just kind of slows down when it's coming out of the station. I'm not sure. Or track maintenance or track preservation. No idea. All right, Ottawa Wanderer, have a good evening. And thanks for stopping by. Now we go back down and continue our jaunt. Subway. It's much faster now, though. This one's going quicker. Well, I hope you enjoy your Oreo cupcake. Yeah. save some for me. Even though that Thai food was good, I still feel like I want like dessert or something. But maybe I'll just grab something on the way home. Yeah, I should have. Christine's asking, do you ever see any shows or movies being filmed? Sometimes, yeah, actually quite often. Usually we'll see the movie trucks pop up. I haven't seen anything being actually shot in front of me. There was this TV show, I think it was called like Beauty and the Beast or something, or The Beast. It was with Kristen Craik, and they were shooting a scene one time at like Wellesley, and I guess one of the PAs didn't stop me from walking through, and I just walked through a scene not realizing they were filming it, and then they yelled cut and started shouting at me and then shouting at the PA for letting me walk right through. So. So this is the cemetery over here on the left. There's kind of this... It happened last time I did this walk down here, actually, that when you get to a certain point, it looks like there's cars driving through the cemetery, but it's like a reflection of something else. But it was really spooky. But yeah, you can see there's some like tombstones here, memorial stones. Some there, right there. Are there any Pokemon in the cemetery?
Yes.
Oh, there are. Isn't it usually the one that has like a skull on its head? I forget the name of it. Like, isn't that usually?
There is. The spawns aren't usually very location specific like that.
Well, that's a missed opportunity then.
I feel like that would be hard to map though.
Yeah. You can see there's some more like memorials and graves there. And very, very fitting emoji, my YT account. That's exactly what we're next to right now. But I think last time I was talking about like how these people just live with their view as the cemetery. And like I realized I wouldn't mind that. I think Sip was talking about, I think it was his sister, they lived right across or right by a cemetery, and this is actually no problem. They didn't mind it at all.
Right.
And they've always had a peaceful view. So, but I wouldn't mind it. I know they say like it can lower your property value, but that's great, yeah.
My childhood home was next to an old, overgrown, forgotten cemetery.
Oh, really? Like forgotten? So it's dead bodies just buried in your in your basement. That's.
There was always tall grass there, and there was only like maybe 3 graves visible.
Yeah, it's just not too bad, I guess. There's the subway again. I'm not playing it because I'm live streaming, but no, Brady's playing it right now. Here, you can show your screen if you want. Did you see the Pokemon nearby? No, you can see it. Kinda, yeah.
Lots of things around.
And Novell says, cemetery isn't bad. The neighbors are quiet at least. Yeah, for sure. Never have to worry about like telling like, turn down that music. Ah, hello Janice, welcome. Some people kind of have their Christmas lights up on some of the balconies. Not many though. There's one up there, which you can see. Yeah, he's saying Brady has a body in his basement. We need to clarify that. No. He said he lived in an old house that had 3 graves out back in Newfoundland, right? Not
Not out back, but just like adjacent to the property.
Adjacent. That's, I mean, I would it be unsettling? Maybe not. I don't know. I know, like if you're superstitious, then yeah, that would probably not be like a fun thing. Yeah, because I think you just be like worried and have anxiety all the time. But I wouldn't mind. I mean, if it makes the property affordable.
It's rural Newfoundland, so it's more good for everyone.
Yeah. It was rural Newfoundland, so like that stuff happens. It's actually way more common than you think. I think in the U.S., like people are saying in parts of the U.S., or rather, I was watching a show that, you know, even now or like back in the day, they allow you to bury your family members in the backyard. It's very common. And then you sell your house and your family members would be left there, so. Yeah, there's the entrance. It's closed. No going in the spooky cemetery for us. Not that I wanted to do that anyways. How are you doing temperature-wise?
Not bad.
Yeah? It's not too bad, yeah. I don't mind it. These gloves are really good. They keep my hands warm. I mean, I don't know how they're going to be when it's like minus 10 out, but right now it's like, it's not...
Feel heat or something?
Yeah, but it's not like a lot of heat. It's actually pretty mild. Like the fingertips still feel cold, oddly enough, so I don't know. So I guess they're great, but not that great. Hello, Skywalking. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. See, so there's a church here, Westminster Park Baptist Church on this side, and then over there, I forget the name of that church. That one over there. Sip and I went to some like Pride event at that church back in June. It was really nice. They had like a pride cake, and every layer was a different flavor. Like the purple actually tastes like grape. Oh, you mods, you're so quick. Thank you for that. Whoever caught that one. Skywalking, I actually was just talking about it. I think it's supposed to snow on Sunday, so I'm kind of keeping that day a little bit free to go do a live stream walk. This should be fun. Oh, you're getting an Arctic blast on the way for the prairies, yeah. Brady, you returned back to Alberta.
Afterwards.
just after the weekend, so.
Yeah. Avoid a lot of that, I think.
Yeah.
It's still gonna be cold, but not
Not too bad. So now we're coming up to St. Clair. Oh my gosh. Magically Ever Melanie with, you didn't show me the amount. Nope, my thing disappeared. $13.99. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Magically Ever Melanie. It's a wonderful stream. Thank you so much for your support. And then I'm gonna flip it back so you don't have to stare at my face, so you can actually see the street. Here we go. Thank you so much, Melanie. Oh, that's so awesome. Brady and I can go get a nice hot chocolate after we're done the stream, courtesy of Magically Ever Melanie. Now I gotta get my gloves back on. And flip the gimbal pack up. There we go. So yeah, now we gotta go down this way. So Brady, so do you see that word up there?
Which one?
The one next to the word court. How do you say that?
Delisle?
Delisle? I think so. So I thought it was like Delisle too, but apparently it's Delisle. But I think locals still here say Delisle.
I suppose if you pronounce how you would say in French.
Yeah, I suppose so. At least no one's saying like Delizzle. All right, Melanie. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you have a great night too. And thanks for the super thanks. Thanks so much. Whoa. And now they do like a gigantic mega slice. Is it meant for one person to eat?
Probably not, but I'm sure you can manage.
It's a lot. I absolutely. Well, I think I could. I literally have ordered like a medium pizza and just devoured it like it was nothing.
It's probably best that you don't.
Yeah. Skywalking saying I'm almost done my classes for the semester. That's right, yeah. It's almost that time, and you 1 second when this loud truck passes. It's almost that time of the year where finals start happening for those of you in college and university. I actually work for an academic institution, so I'm well aware of how stressful those times can be. Also, I've gone through it myself, undergrad. Oof. Chris Smith. Not really sure what's happening. What's going on? I see you saying about getting booted, but yeah. I think it's what Modano says.
What's your schedule? If you're inclined to meet them.
This Loblaws open? No, it's closed. I actually need to get... No, I think I have everything. So we're making cookies tomorrow. Me and Sip. I was thinking like, no, I had to get some of the ingredients, but no, I think I got them all today. So Scalkin says, I'm not stressed. I take everything one day at a time. Yeah, that's a good way to take it. Gosh, I would get stressed. I did not deal well with undergrad. Roblox, yeah. Very overpriced. I should do one day like this St. Clair streetcar ride from like one end to the other. I think it's pretty nice. I was actually like saying, I did a walk down St. Clair, not last summer, but the previous summer. And I felt like I was in a completely different city because I never walked down St. Clair West. So it just felt like, wow, I'm like, am I still in Toronto? What's going on here? It's just a part of the city that I never had gone to before. Silly saying hopefully shoppers gets my inhaler soon. Oh, did they say exactly like when you would be getting it? I would get like those like tickle in my throat coughing fits, and that literally lasted for about like 2 weeks after I lost my voice. 2 or 3 weeks. Even now sometimes I'll get it, but Hopefully you get that inhaler and you're back up on your feet and doing walks soon. So my chat froze. Give me a second. Skywalking says, so let's talk about the Leafs, Brady. Leafs are on a hot streak without Matthews. Do you know much about the Leafs, Brady?
No.
Yeah. I haven't caught a Leafs game in a while, but what was it the other night? I think it was T-Shod's walk. Sip and I went up and somebody was celebrating because somebody caught a puck barehanded or something. Yeah. I used to follow the Jays almost religiously, but they just do so poorly, there's no point. What team do they usually, like at Fort McMurray, are they all about like the Edmonton Oilers or? Probably. I don't know. Oh, the Leafs are first in their division. Oh, nice. Right on. We'll see how they are like later in the season, like when it starts to go into playoffs and whatnot. But good for them now, though, at least. Yeah, Novell, that actually was happening to me earlier when I was in, I think it was Yoshi Bros chat. And it kept disconnecting me and whatnot. But no, it's because I use Prism for streaming. And Prism, sometimes I think if like a comment gets deleted or hidden or whatnot, it just kind of like shoots back up. And you have to like give it a minute to get caught up. But I think it was, somebody was saying, was it Jeanette was saying that her chat's been bugging up for like the last like couple of weeks? So this is funny, Brady. So what do you think we're walking by right now?
No idea.
Do you think it's a condo development?
I think Rocket Club.
Well, you're cheating. Like, look, like condo development address, and then you like expect to see a giant hole in the ground. And then you look, it's a pretty racket club. It's for pickleball club. Although I wonder now it's too cold because we were wondering if it was year round. But it's looking like it's closed for now. I don't know if it's closed for the season. But it's pretty locked up. So, boo. Although I'd imagine, like, I don't think these things are heated. They're glass cages, but I think you can still get some cold air from the roof. If you find any Pokemon in there. So explain to me, you've been going to, like, Pokemon Go meetups? Like, in the city with, like, people that get together and still, like...
Mainly just friends that I've made to my game.
Oh, how do you make friends for the game? Can you chat to them now, like in the game?
Not in the game, but in real life.
Oh, how do you connect if you see them in the game? Can you like, or it's people that you knew already that you're?
Oh no, it's people that I met just happen to like playing the game.
Oh, okay.
Here in the city.
Oh, in the city. Oh, that's cool. So if you see someone nearby on the map.
No, it's just like I saw a group going around and just kind of joined along with them.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Novella, I was just curious how the social aspect of Pokemon Go is. I find that stuff cool. Like it's
find people to interact with.
It's kind of like us and the other walktubers that go around and we snipe each other and like I think it's cool. It's like a cool little community thing.
That's what I enjoy most about it.
Yeah, I mean I think that's sort of like what I realized. What I'm really enjoying about like being a walktuber in Toronto is that like there is like a group of us and everyone's really cool. Yeah. Whereas like when I was doing like ASMR content on YouTube, it felt like more competitive and distant because like people are just all about their numbers and like stealing each other's ideas. Yeah, because it was like more of a competitive space, I guess. But also it's just be like if you try to connect with other content creators, sometimes you have like Well, no, sometimes you got the fun, like the good people, like the biggers, like some of them are nice, but then some of the other big ones just like ignore everyone and pretend that like nothing exists outside of their channel. But no, everyone's really good. Like everyone's really, really cool for the Toronto Walktuber community. So it's really nice to be a part of it. So Novelle's asking you, do you ever Pokemon Go to the polls together?
I have not.
Skywalking saying, I hear that the City Pulse TV, CB24, moved out of that 299 Queen. What are they doing with that anyways? So yeah, I'm curious because like I was talking about this in our Toronto Walktuber Discord. Oh, hello Jazz, I didn't see you there unless you just joined. I was talking about it because I had a friend that used to work for Bell CTV Media for CB24, and she was saying like some of the floors were just empty. It was like a ghost town inside that building. And they said for a while they'll be moving them out to Scarborough. And I'm just like, yeah, what's going to happen with that area and that building? And, you know, like that used to be what I felt as a teenager, like the heart of Toronto was literally Queen and John, where the City TV building was. Like they had Electric Circus there. Like they had all the great restaurants and clubs and stuff were all near there. And now that area is just like desolate. Like it's so weird. Christine is asking, do you do anything else for work? Do you mean, do I do anything else for work? Like I have a day job, but no, the walking is just a hobby. It's fun. It's been going pretty well the last month and a half or so. So I've been really, it's really been helpful for just like walking and going out and helping for like my mental health and, you know, and connecting with the other Toronto Walktubers, and you know, the community is just really, really good. Yeah, Janice, I'm pretty shocked about them just leaving that building. They're leaving the truck though, the spinning tires truck. Sorry, my gimbal just decided to look up at the sky for whatever reason. Yeah, they left that truck with the spinning tires, and I was reading something that the guy who initially put up that spinning tire truck up there, or helped with that, he designed it all. Like he made the bricks look like it was exploding out of the wall. He was actually really upset that they decided to have the wheels spin. So the wheels spin on the truck. I don't know if you've seen it. Like it looks like it's flying out of the building. But he said that destroys the whole look of it to him. Because he's like, it was supposed to be a frozen moment in time. Like it felt like those bricks were just like stopped in their tracks. So he's very upset about that. But that's what actually kind of like a lot of people say they make it. That's what makes it feel iconic. Yeah, the tire spinning. And a while ago when I was younger, we did a tour of that building. Like we went for breakfast television. Like our school took us there, and I don't know if it's true or not, but the person who was giving us the tour, said that it literally, to turn the wheels on and off, is literally a light switch right behind like some girl's like little corner desk.
I mean, that makes sense.
This is really pretty. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm gonna move my camera out a bit. You can look at this, Brady. Look at that tree. See if I can zoom in on it.
Let's go take a closer look.
Yeah, we'll get closer. I just want to show everyone. Look at it, just right in the middle there. We're gonna get closer. Check it out. Novelicos saying artists don't like people messing with their creations. Yeah, I suppose. I guess if I did that and I was like, yeah, I wanted it to like be like a standing still in time piece, and somebody made changes like that, added spinning tires, and I felt it took away from it because it gave it motion when it was supposed to be motionless. Yeah, I'd be pretty upset by that. My phone has a good zoom. Yeah, I'm using the iPhone 16 Pro. It's a pretty decent zoom, actually. The only thing is with Prism, just noticing it, I did a live stream of the Santa Claus parade on Sunday, and when I would do the 2x zoom, for whatever reason, the video would start to get a bit like choppy. It'd have like a lower frame rate. But I think that's a problem with the software, not anything physical with the camera lens itself. Skywalker says, I mean, it made the car look like it was trying to get out of the wall. It did, but I think the implication is that if the car is moving, why aren't the bricks also flying and tumbling out? Because the bricks are flying, but they're stuck mid-motion. So I think the artist felt that the whole thing needed to be stuck in time and not just have the wheels go while the bricks are still mid-floating. If that makes any sense. I'm probably not really great at explaining it. Yeah, I don't blame you, Christina, either. Yeah. Corporations and their input for stifling artists. Hello, Cachorro Belga. I hope I said that right. Watching from Paulo City, Brazil. One of my favorite celebrities from Brazil, Inês Brazil. It's a performer. And whenever I tell Brazilians, I'm like, oh, Inês Brazil, you know her, and they all get very excited. She's kind of one of those like B-list or D-list performers, but she got famous because she tried to apply for like Big Brother Brazil, and apparently her audition video was just like off the wall, crazy. So this is the train station, which is now the LCBO, which I was telling you about, Brady, which was one of the first main train stations in Toronto. So yeah. Oh, Jennifer Gala, welcome. Says, hi Eddie, can't wait to hear your DJI mini mics on your streams. Mine will be a backup solution for my Tascam. Pretty cheap, can't wait to get mine. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to get them too. I was having a little back and forth with Stip about them earlier because I was trying to think, should I get the one mic by itself with the receiver, the 125 one, or should I get the full thing with the charger and everything? So we got two mics, which I mean, I do walks with them, so it'll be nice to have them mic too. Hello, John123. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Happy to have you catch my live stream. So yeah, I can see now we're under the train station, so that's... So have a look at this on my screen, Brady. So it doesn't look so purple over there in real life, but on my screen it's very bright purple. Very shiny. The iPhone kind of enhances things.
Yeah, that I noticed there back in October when I was trying to take pictures of the Aurora.
Oh, because you could see it clearly on your phone, and then you look up in the sky and there's nothing there.
It's a lot more faint in person, but the phone definitely amplifies it. Makes it look quite nice.
Yeah. Yeah, Jennifer, I think it's a good idea to get both, and like, even though it is cheaper if you were to buy the mic and the receiver and then buy a second mic later, I think it was $80, you still would have no way of getting the pack, the charger pack, the battery charger. Plus, it just makes more sense to have everything in there and it's easier to charge them rather than have like 3 USBs running out. So here's the front of the train station. You want to see Brady? There's a clock tower. There's someone that always goes in Henry's stream saying, save the clock tower, but I don't think they've been in mine yet, so I don't have to say that yet. Yeah, we can go look around it a bit while we're here. Oh, the fountain is still running. I thought all the fountains were turned off. Huh. Maybe this is not owned by the city. Maybe the LCBO gets to decide when that fountain gets turned off. Yeah, this is one of my favorite LCBOs. But one of my friends who works for the LCBO says that this is like the most annoying for security to work at because there's so many different like what do you call them, train terminals or the gates or the tracks, because like if you go to that side there's like you know where you go down to catch the train and like each one has their own like gate or whatnot, like Galway, I don't even know what you call it. So like there's multiple of those hallways down on the other end. So security finds it really tricky to like try to watch them all. Yeah, even when they have like 30 security cameras around, it's just like it's not like watching just one big giant square box store. There's just a lot of like nooks and crannies. Yeah. I guess they're closed. So Socializing is closed at 9. But really pretty. Like look how high the ceilings are. Yeah. Because this was like the grand hall of the platforms. Yeah, there we go. Platforms. Thank you, Novelicos. I think I was saying platforms. But then it's like the platform, but then you have to walk upstairs to get to the actual platform. I guess hallways works. There we go. We have a non-reflective shot so you can see down here. There's a train going over it right now. I can hear it. So the tracks are in use. Somebody was wondering last time. I don't actually see the train, but I hear it. This is, or was originally one of the first kind of Union Station or Grand Terminals in Toronto. Yeah, you can see the train there. Looks like just a regular cargo transport train though. Oh, that's really cool. Brady's just showing me is can't see it unless you go very close. Yeah, that's his it's hard to see, but that's his Aurora Borealis photos from Fort McMurray. Really bright. I didn't know it was red. I thought they were like green.
Red is rare.
Ah. Oh, Growing Serenity. Hello and welcome. It's nice to see you here. Almost looks like that's on the tracks, but I think the tree is just adjacent to the tracks. But this is a really nice shot. I feel like I should just hang out here for the rest of the stream. It's a long train. Get to the end? Nope, not yet. Might have to head on away from this anyways. Yeah, we're gonna cross. We're gonna get one last view when we get to that corner of the LCBO train station. The train is still going actually. I can still hear it. But there's the train station in its glory. But now it's where you can get a lot of different kinds of liquor, yeah. Usually if I'm like looking for something rare, like if somebody's wanting something for a recipe, it's always this place that has it.
Yeah.
Novelicos saying freight trains in Canada can be over 3 kilometers long. I feel like I've seen them longer. I don't know why. I feel like a 3-kilometer freight train would be considered short. From like what I've seen, I remember one time was my friend's condo in the stockyards and looking out of this train going, this freight train, and it's just like an hour later and it's still moving. Let's see what's in the harvest wagon. And they have Christmas things now. Last time I was here it was all October-y things. I do see places selling wood. I guess a lot of places in Toronto still have traditional fireplaces for wood. Why do people pronounce Toronto and Toronto? No Toronto. Do you mean like how some people say Toronto And then some people say Toronto. How do you say the city, Brady? It's a newfie. How do you say it?
Toronto.
Toronto. Toronto. I noticed I had this conversation with Sif.
We hardly speak English anyway, so it's okay.
True. So, but yeah, that's so. What was I saying? Oh, so Sip was. He noticed that I was saying Detroit weird. That I was putting I was saying Detroit. Did I say Detroit? And then to say Detroit or Detroit. But I was putting an emphasis on the it. Detroit. Detroit.
Did you try it?
Detroit. Detroit. Only Torontonians say Toronto. That's... I guess so, yeah. Because I guess people from around the city just say Toronto. They say Toronto. Toronto? Toronto? Yeah.
Phonetically, though, it just makes sense.
Modano is one of the best mods. So I'm always happy to have Modano on my stream. He's an awesome person. Or maybe Modano is like City TV everywhere. No, Modano's actually pretty awesome, so I'm always happy to see him in my streams. And always a pleasure catching you in other streams too. How are you doing cold-wise? You surviving? Yeah? Not too bad. Not as bad as I thought I'd be.
Moving fast enough.
Yeah. Careful, there's a lot of gross water. I think they dragged the recycling. Yeah, they dragged the recycling into the bar, so... No, yeah. We saw a short film the other night. The guy found, I guess he was having a drug trip or whatnot. I'm not sure the context, but he saw green slime and he put his hands in green slime and then rubbed it all over his face. And people were like, "What else are you gonna do if you see green slime on the ground?" That's the first thing I want to do. Oh, so last time I was here, about a month and a bit ago, only the Starbucks was gone and torn down, and everything else was still kind of there. But now it looks like they're tearing down the Pizza Hut also. Huh. Well, I guess they're going to turn the whole thing into a condo, so R.I.P. Pizza Hut. And R.I.P. Smokin' Treats. This is a convenience store. And Mel says the cold is much more worse when standing around than walking. Yeah. I learned that at the Santa Claus parade. Just standing there for 2 hours on Sunday. It wasn't even that cold. And it was really weird because it said no chance of rain. And then when we started the live stream, it started raining. And then I see a text from my buddy Rob being it said 0% chance of rain. And what is it doing right now? 100% rain. Cocoa Market. I kind of want to come back. I need to do some Christmas gift shopping at some of these cute little, these little boutique independent stores. Oh, hey Yoshi Bros, welcome. I like the blue and the red up there. Oh yeah, you did a 3 hours and 19 minutes long stream. Is that your longest stream? You said that was stream number 16 you did, I think. Oh, they didn't update their display yet to the House of Tea. It's still Very, very fall theme.
Still another 3 weeks until winter yet. 3 or 4, whatever it is.
What are the dog stores here? I think there's pet stores around here. Yeah, it's still here. The Dog Father. Oh, stream number 14. I thought I heard you talk about stream number 17. Maybe you were talking many streams in advance. So, my best friend came and got like my dog a really nice jumper from this place. And I've always been meaning to come back and get her like another one. Although her jumper still is really good. It keeps her warm. Somebody left a comment saying I need to do a stream walking my dog, so I'll be doing that one soon. Might need Sip to come with me because it's kind of hard to juggle a dog that kind of has a similar attention span like a squirrel and kind of darts everywhere, and then have a gimbal on the other hand. So might have to pass him the gimbal and I walk the dog. Oh wow, Yoshi, you've got it all planned. That's really awesome. Dogfather's the name of a famous hot dog stand in Halifax. I guess it's not there anymore, eh? Hello, yes, here. Hi from USA, Canada. Oh, that's awesome, Yoshi. Yeah, it was fun tuning into your stream earlier. I was working, so I kind of like was hopping in and out. I mean, I kept it running, but was also trying to get my work done and, you know, do the tasks that I'm paid to do. So, but you guys went all out and had Persian food. I love Persian food. You had Persian food before? Oh, did I say did I say Canada? My bad. This is what the cold weather does to me. Thanks for the correction, Vasily. Speaking is not my forte. A lot of Torontonians live in California. And that's true. Actually, I was talking about this before. We used to have a YouTube space here in Toronto, and if you got like 10,000 subscribers, you get inducted to the YouTube space. So I used to do another YouTube channel, and I reached that milestone and got to go to the space. And it was down at George Brown College, and the people that were running it were sort of like letting us know that like we don't know how much longer this is going to be going on for, because everybody who gets big and famous from Toronto moves to LA, like for the YouTuber space. Like no famous YouTuber from Toronto stays here. They all moved to LA, and they did eventually close down that YouTube space. But I don't know if that's the reason, but I think YouTube closed down a lot of their spaces. But it was a cool space. They had like a TTC subway set that you could film on, but it was really budgety looking. So well, I'll probably walk to Blor, but if you want to head out because you're cold, you can take off. You just have to chill. Yeah, we'll see how we're doing at Blor, but that's not that far, right?
I know.
Yeah. Cold's starting to hit Brady a little bit now, although he's not wearing a thick jacket like I am, so. Yeah, that Persian food looked really good. I did work for a prof that cooked really good Persian food and would have us all over for it. She usually does it every year around Christmas, so maybe I'll get invited again this year. Walk to Justin Bieber's house. Justin Bieber lives in, well, where does he live now? Kitchener? Somewhere? I can't recall. He doesn't live in Toronto, though. Yoshi's asking, how about you and me collab on December 25th? Funny story, actually. Sip and I were trying to figure out what to do on the 25th because we're gonna go to his family, but it's later in the day. But we're thinking of like where would be a good place to do like a Christmas live stream walk on the 25th. We're not sure if we're gonna do that. Things are still up in the air, but yeah, maybe if you're around. I think Henry did a Christmas walk last year during the day. Roll Star Sushi. I wonder how Roll Star Sushi does across the street from Monkey Sushi. Oh yeah, Vasily, yeah, we could all do that. Again, probably better to plan a little closer to the date, but I think we'll probably make that happen. I might have missed that. Shelly saying, oh, your feet are on fire and your lower back is killing you. Oh, I hope you feel better. I've had a sore shoulder for the last couple of days. So you're not the only one in pain. So there's a pub over here, Brady. I think it's called like Crown and Dragon or something like that. And I don't know what day of the week, but they do like because they usually have wings, but they have a wing special. And people say they have like many, many different sauces. You can kind of see it over there, that like with the red umbrellas.
Okay.
This is the Art of Pub, but I think it's called, I want to say Crown and Dragon, but I can't actually see the sign. Oh, it is Crown and Dragon, yeah. Yeah. Are you going over there? I can meet you back down there or whatnot. All right. Good luck. Oh yeah, Yoshi, this is your workplace. Well, not your specific workplace, but Canadian Tire. You know, as I was walking by it now. So over there at the corner is, what do they call it now? Sorry, I'm distracted because I didn't know that car was going to go or not. The Masonic Temple, Masonic Hall. But that's where MTV Canada used to be. They do some sort of concerts or performances there because I've seen people line up for things recently. Yeah, no, Yoshi, if this was the one you worked at, I wouldn't give it away. So that's why I pointed this one out, because I know you don't work at this one. So yeah, this is it's really cool. Yeah, the Masonic Temple. Hello, Lisa. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, MTV Canada. I don't know how long they were there for. At least like a decade, I'd say. But it kind of made like this little intersection feel like a bit of a hot spot for a moment in time. Not as much these days, though. The wind is starting to pick up here. It's weird. Hopefully it's not hitting the mics too bad, or the iPhone mic, because I'm not using my proper mics. I'm actually excited to get the DJIs tomorrow. Give them a go. Knowing my luck, I'm likely to drop one live on stream and have to fumble around and look for it. Bay and Davenport. Yeah, I'm not too far from Bay and Davenport. It's just down that way. TV night show too. The one that they walk on the streets of Toronto, I believe that you're talking about. I forget the name of it. Night Walk or something like that. Oh, hello, Princess. Welcome. It's nice seeing you here. Brady went to go take a little bit of a detour and to go warm up a bit. So he might be back, he might not. Just walking a bit slow in case he wishes to catch up, but if not, we'll keep going. I'm going to decide when I get to Yonge and Blor, am I going to keep walking down Yonge? Or am I going to walk west on Blor for a bit? Might be nicer to look at the Christmas decorations out the windows if we go along Blor. Hello, Mikey. Welcome. You know, she's wondering where Eddieland is. Eddieland's probably in the East End, right? That's done a lot of my live streams down there, and I live down around there. Now we have copyright music going by, which sucks, so I'm going to talk over it. Yada, 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 la, 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 la. Talk. So, yeah, of course, it takes one car blasting. Why are they blasting the music outside the car anyways? Like, their windows aren't down. Did they put speakers on the outside of their car? It's funny. Yeah, where's Vasilyville? What area do I live in? I live just east of downtown, not too far. So that's why I said I'll take the east end as Eddieland. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Christina said the wind muffled the sounds of the car. Good. I found out the other day that when you're doing a live stream, any money that you make during that live stream, like through whatever means, I mean, aside from super chats and whatnot, but any money made through ad revenue from that stream immediately gets stripped from you the second they find out that there's copyright music in your stream. So I'm running quick to stop that because there's copyright music playing right behind me right now from Jack Astor's. But as soon as YouTube detects that, which in my case takes probably about 12 to 24 hours, I'll get that email. All that money that you potentially could have made during that stream all goes to those music artists instead, which, like, I'm all for the rights of music artists, but it doesn't make sense that a 2 to 3 hour live stream, you get all that revenue stripped for the 5 seconds or the 10 seconds that a random song is played in the background. So that's why I think we're always looking for great noise canceling mics. Which the ones that I have that I've been using, the $40 ones, they've actually been pretty good. But they kind of make my voice a little warbly. So I'm excited to try the new DJI ones when they arrive. So we're going to have a look down Blor Street. This is looking east right now. And then this is west. Maybe we're gonna walk a bit west. Yeah, Janice, I mean, it's not too bad for me. I only make like, I think I would make like $1 or $2 off a live stream because I'm not pulling in crazy numbers like Johnny, but I would totally imagine Johnny's frustration if he got a copyright hit for music on a popular live stream, so. Yeah, Christina, I'm hoping that they do something at some point. I think there's leniency, like it seems to only pick up music that's played for like longer than 10 seconds. So it's usually like a 14-second clip or whatnot, but it's always under a minute. And then I still get that like copyright claim on it. And you can actually go in and have it mute that part of the sound or part of the live stream, or even use AI to remove the music but keep the other sounds in. But you've already previously lost all the revenue on the stream that like you were getting during the live itself. So it's only for people that play the stream after it's done that you would get any revenue from. So when you're live streaming like Johnny is and he's pulling in like a few thousand viewers, it sucks. So he says he did get hit on the Santa Claus parade live and it's whining about losing hundreds of dollars in ad revenue. Yeah, it really sucks, Vasily. Like, I actually do feel his pain on that. But I think there's sort of like, I think it's like what Henry said, that like, you know, if you're going to do something that you know you're going to get like that copyright hit, then you just accept it and you're just doing the live for like your fans, your members, your subscribers, like people who are there to watch it. It does sting to lose that money though, so yeah. Eddie, were you born in Princess Margaret Hospital? No, I was born in Mount Sinai Hospital, oddly enough. Hello, Edison. Is this YouTube gig a part-time job? I don't really make much money off of it other than like what the supporters, my members, and the super thanks and whatnot. But I just usually throw that money back into the channel. So it's not really, I don't really make like an income from it, but I just do it for fun anyways. I enjoy going on these walks, so. Christina's asking, do streamers get paid by the amount of viewers? So if you have YouTube Premium, I think a portion of what you watch goes to the channels that you're watching, but then they don't get any ad revenue from those users or those viewers. But one second, I'm just gonna reply to Brady. See if I can do it from my watch. He's trying to find me. Actually, I can't do it right now. I'm gonna have to keep walking and find a place to sit. But yeah, it's true. Yeah, Nouvelle's right. The super chats and memberships and Patreon takes the sting up a bit. To go to Yorkville, but I guess I can't go that way to go up. It looks kind of blocked, so I might have to go to these lights up here. And now I believe Johnny and Ken both say that this is their full-time job. Sorry, just seeing what's going on here. Anyway, so yeah, they do it for their full-time job, which I think is great. And I think, like, you know, looking at Johnny and his success is really, really good because it's sort of, you know, making walktubing become a little bit more like common. Like, I started doing ASMR really early, and like that turned from something niche into something that, like, you know, a lot of people know what ASMR is now. And I feel like walktubing is also becoming a bit more kind of starting to slide towards mainstream. I mean, people always have these walk videos on, like the more silent 4K walks and whatnot, but Well, I overheard Ken say a bunch of live streams back that this is more of his full-time job, but you're right, he probably does have a part-time income maybe to help out. Sorry, now I'm in like some wind blasting heater thing. It's still gonna be a bit windy. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking about. Oh, now I have copyright music, so I'm gonna walk quickly and chat over it. Hopefully it doesn't get picked up, yada yada yada. Yeah, like walk videos got really popular in the pandemic because people just stayed home. I think that's when I discovered Johnny's channel. In fact, I actually remember New Year's Eve, I think it was New Year's Eve 2020 or 2021, the city refused to do anything, so he went out and walked just to show what was going on, and his live stream exploded. And I believe that's around the time that he really started picking up in views and whatnot. Yeah, John's asking, did you ever hear of only 3 or 4 copyright strikes before they shut you down? Yes, so that's in relation to actually stealing content. Like that's more for like video content. Like if I was to say, for example, download half of Johnny's video or part of Johnny's video and put it on mine without his permission, he could put a copyright strike against me. Or if I did it with like a movie, like if I put scenes from Jurassic Park in my YouTube video without permission, they could put a strike against me. And when you get 3 of those strikes, YouTube just like kills your channel. But with songs, with music, like the one now that's playing that I'm gonna be walking quick, so let's go fast and not get a strike. Of course, it's very loud now, so we can keep walking. But anyways, with music, you can get, they just take your money that you earn from that stream and give it to the music artist. So you lose all that. For live streaming, it sucks. Another big issue I had doing ASMR was when I would upload a video. I don't think this is as bad now as it was back in the day, but when I would upload a video, go to all the effort to get it done, upload it, and then within the first couple of hours it would get like, 1,000 views, thousands of views or whatnot. And then boom, I get a notice saying the video's been demonetized. And they don't tell you why. It was AI that was doing it, and then you have to get someone from YouTube to manually check the video. And even then, if they checked the video and they found that it was unsuitable, they would never tell you why exactly. So your video would get demonetized, and you just worked hard on this video and you don't know what to do in the future to prevent it from getting demonetized. So that was very defeating back then, but we sort of banded together. We had a Discord and on Twitter and whatnot. We were figuring it out. We were like, what do we think it is? What's the common denominator? And we realized that like maybe some words that you play, if you use the word like trigger or role play in your video or in your video title, that would get it demonetized. And that was big for ASMR because ASMR content was mostly like for quote unquote ASMR triggers, ASMR roleplay. But yeah, you would just, those few thousands of views that you got in your first like 2 or 3 hours, which is usually when your video would get its most views, then you would lose all the money that you made on that, all the ads that people saw gone. Yeah, no worries, John. I hope that I cleared that up and I explained it. Sort of the difference between music copyright and actual video content copyright. Yeah, sorry about the wind. I am not using my mics at the moment with the wind guard on it. Just kind of freehanding it, but my next streams will be with the mics, so I do apologize. Oh, and thank you, Edison. Oh, you avoid walking channels when the people don't talk. It's interesting because like there's people that avoid walking channels that people do talk. So Vasily, I'm not sure what you're OMGing about. You're freaking out. What happened? You gotta explain, Vasily. You're leaving me hanging. Oh, congrats. You got that email. You're the YouTube partner now. Way to go. That's really awesome. So make sure you do this. Make sure you fill out your AdSense account, because you need an AdSense account through Google in order to actually get paid. So do that like ASAP. Just sign up for an AdSense and then you link it after. You're gonna get emails telling you to do all the tax stuff and whatnot, but do the AdSense thing. Make your AdSense account. I got kind of lucky because my AdSense account, I still had one from my ASMR days, so yeah. All right, Brad, have a good night. Now it's windy again. I'm gonna look in the Tiffany & Co. Kind of see the tree they have up. Although I'm curious if they put more on it during the day, because they do clear out their inventory and counters at night to prevent theft. And these displays are like empty, which I find so funny because it's kind of a thick piece of glass. I feel like you'd have to like blast through it to get the jewels. Peeking at the clothing, Princess Parker. Well, yeah, Vasily, I'm glad you have an AdSense, because that's usually like the hurdle that people forget to do, and then they're like, why am I not getting paid? But yeah, hopefully you get some channel memberships going and whatnot. I've noticed my page doesn't show the members list, even though I set it to, so I'm wondering if it's because I just haven't done any members content yet. But that's why I'm going to do my members only live stream tomorrow. Now Vasily is using, his channel name is Destination Toronto. So he's still on the road to get 1,000 subs, but he finally reached 500 subs. So Vasily, if you want to post a link to your Destination Toronto channel, maybe we can get you a few more subs tonight if anyone hasn't subscribed yet. Vasily also does walks like this, so very similar to mine. So if you're enjoying this, you'll probably like his too. Thank you, Modano. Appreciate it. And this is Queen's Park. I'm just so weird because like that's sign says Queen's PR. It says Queen's Park, although north of Blor is Avenue Road, and this is Blor Street. Sorry, some of you a little shocked. There was a guy when I was doing the turnaround showing the intersection. He's kind of standing behind me munching popcorn. Just staring at me. Ooh, a live audience. There's the ROM, which they're doing work on it right now, the crystal extension. I haven't looked up exactly what they're doing to it, but Henry did say that they're adding water features. There's a loud motorcycle guy there. But I had another friend say that like the crystal exterior part, like this stuff, wasn't built very well about 13 years ago, and so they have to like do repairs on it. So I don't know which is true. Sure, if I walk closer I'd be able to see what's going on there. Now the ROM, also known as read-only memory, but in this case refers to this building, which is the Royal Ontario Museum. which you can kind of see here. Actually, I should zoom in on this. I don't know why I've never thought to zoom in on this. If I can hit the button, there we go. See the dinosaur skeletons there. And there's another one there. Really neat. So you're getting a free show of the dinosaur bones right now without having to pay the, what is it, $30 or $25 to get in the ROM now? Nah, I can't flip my thing back. There we go. Yes, those are real dinosaur bones, real dinosaur fossils. They have quite a big collection of it. I'm sort of on the fence as to how they do it because, to me, I sort of joke that it looks like an Apple store, the way they display the skeletons. Whereas when I was younger, they used to be in like full painted dioramas to sort of show you what the dinosaur period looked like. I was gonna say Jurassic period, but it was like multiples, Jurassic, Triassic. Somebody told me that like one of the reasons why they got rid of that is because they felt it wasn't historically accurate. So they just decided to put them in pedestals and display them like they were at an Apple store. I'm not sure where they found the bones, but somebody can correct me on this, but I believe there's like a big archaeological dig that have been happening for the last while over I think out in Alberta or whatnot. Novel. Interesting fact, dinosaurs were all still alive when the Eglinton Crosstown broke ground. I believe it. And we're going to be extinct and the Eglinton Crosstown is still going to be under construction. Oh, thank you, Princess Margaret. Yeah, if you're enjoying this, please hit like. And if you like this sort of content, these walks, I do them regularly, so pass me a subscribe. That'd be really cool too. I appreciate the support. Thank you, Christina. Yeah, they find fossils at Fort McMurray oil sands, yeah. If I had Brady with me still, he'd probably tell me that. So this was the crane I wanted to show the other night, but I blanked on it because I think Sip bumped into me, so I was just excited to see him. And then we went to Vasily, and I forgot to say I wanted to show this crane because it looks like it's got Christmas lights on it. But now I can show it again. Haha. So Merry Christmas from the Graham contractor. I don't know what Graham is. I don't know if that's the owner of the crane or whatnot, but that's what that red sign says on them. Very Christmassy. I would be frightened if I had to be the one to hang those lights on that crane. Can I go through U of T, see how it is at night? It's probably not the best night to do it. I'm probably going to stay on Blor because I'm actually going to hop in the subway shortly and head on home because I'm starting to get pretty cold. I need to find if Brady's okay. Haven't been able to reply to him yet. But happy to go through the U of T grounds another evening. I've done quite a few live streams through there. Oh yeah, Novell, yeah, they're speaking Japanese quite quickly. So that sounded pretty cool. So this is OISE, the Ontario Institute of Studies in Education, which I worked at for a bit. I had friends who went to grad school there. Actually, one of the profs I worked for, I mentioned earlier, she was the one who did really great Iranian and Persian food that she would cook. I don't know what all the scaffolding is for. I guess they're doing something to the front of the building. The 505 replacement bus is up here. Someone on their e-bike not in the bike lane. I mean, this is what we're going to get used to, because if they get rid of these bike lanes, that's what's going to be happening. Which is kind of a shame, because they spent a lot of money and a lot of time planning this intersection in particular with the bike lanes, St. George and Blor, and it's such a really, really well done design. Like, specific turning lanes for the bike lane, and how you have to pivot around, because this way when cars are turning right, they're not gonna smush the cyclists. Cyclists are gonna be able to see them better before they're making their turns. It's so well done, and then it's just gonna get ripped up now, so it's a very good thing we have bike lanes, and it's idiotic that they're getting taken away. Sorry, the wind is picking up again. Just have another look at this. Like, really, really beautifully designed, like, safety features for this intersection for the bike lanes. They really, like, thought this out well. And even this, like, how they have, like, planters there to separate the lane. Like, they were all really well thought out, and then it's just gonna get rid of them. Like, Johnny Stride's apparently going to be making a video about Bill 212 and what's going on with that and the destruction of the bike lane. So very, very sad, especially as somebody who rides a bicycle and an e-scooter. I feel like I don't know what I'm going to do, because, like, I always ride along Bloor and Danforth, and I am not going to be wanting to share that with cars. Nor am I going to want to be, like, just, I was going to say destructive, dangerous, and ride on the sidewalk with pedestrians and risk injuring someone. And then there's music, so I got to talk and move past it quick. So, so yeah, no, it's stupid. But anyways, I feel like I've done enough complaining about that. So, this place here, Galleria, I forgot what it was called before. It was a big convenience store before, but it was the first time I ever saw, like, large rats in Toronto. And it wasn't in the convenience store. I was walking to it, right in front, and a giant rat ran out and ran over my shoe and kept running. And also, Johnny says he'll protest by taking the whole lane, which I think will drive home the point. You're right. I mean, the thing is, whether they do that as a protest or not, that's what's going to happen. Because, you know, they put in the bike lanes and then all these people started cycling, like coming out and buying bikes and whatnot, like myself included. And then now we're going to share with the cars. We're just going to end up clogging them up anyways. We're going to be in front of cars. Like, cars are going to have to go slower for cyclists. It makes zero sense. Just like that, Vasily disappeared. I said a rat ran over my shoe. Not now, like it was like years ago. It was like 15 years ago or so. Oh, what's going on here? I guess they tore up the side of the church. So just to let you all know, I'm probably going to be ending the stream when I get to Spadina shortly. It's starting to get a bit chilly, and I want to go home and go to bed. But I have a pre-record going up soon, actually. Walking around quiet neighborhood looking at some Christmas decorations on people's houses. And I will be doing a members-only live stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. I don't want to gatekeep my walks from people, so that's going to be sit down and bake cookies with me live stream, hang out with my members, get to chat with you guys. So yeah, so hopefully I get to see some of you there tomorrow. If not, it'll just be me and Sip baking cookies, talking to ourselves, which will be fun too. So it'll be a good night no matter what. And to be fair, these are damn good cookies, so I'm so excited to be making another batch of them. Students asking, do I prefer live? I kind of do. I didn't do live streaming for a while. I just sort of dove into it around the end of September, and it's been going pretty well. So yeah, enjoy the live streams. It gives me a chance to talk to everyone and not feel so alone while I'm out on these walks. All right, Jennifer, have a good night. And thank you, Modano. Thank you for stopping by. I'll do a proper goodbye when I get around the corner. All right, Princess Margaret. And good night, Mikey. Yeah, I'm gonna say my good night now that I'm here. Flip to the front. You're gonna see my ears are probably a bit red. I stupidly had my hat on me, but I didn't put it on, even though I was complaining earlier to Brady about my forehead being cold. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Thanks for joining me on this walk. 92 of you still here. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a stream. Head into the subway, but yeah, thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Thank you. I know you're going to bed now, but thank you, Magically Ever Melanie, for the super thanks earlier. And yeah, say goodnight to New Valley Cos, Modano, Princess Margaret, Christina, Jennifer Gala, of course. Good night, Phantom Canuck. See me trying to scroll the chat, but it's not working with these things. So thank you to the mods. Oh yeah, Vasily. Congrats again, Vasily. And yeah, I'm gonna go warm up, and yeah, see you soon, either at the live stream tomorrow or my Thursday walks, because I do my usual Thursday evening walk. As always, just got to figure out where it's interesting to walk to that day. But yeah, anyways, have a good night, everyone. And when I hit end, it ends. Good.